Hi, welcome to the Farming Sims. I'm on Edgewater, Saskatchewan, for a brand new series on Farming Simulator 22. I've recently sold up a farm on Bloomfield. If you want to catch some of that series, you can see that on Farmer Murphy's channel. And I'll leave a description. I'll leave a link in the description below. And if you're interested, you can check that out. This is the start of a brand new series. It's a multiplayer dedicated server on Edgewater, and we're on August 2nd, so we're just at the start of our first year. Here's my truck parked here, and this is where I'm living at the moment. It's a nice old homestead. I have brought some equipment with me from Bloomfield, and it's here in the shed. You might recognize some of it if you've seen that series. But with the money that I sold up the farm and my trucking company, I have restored the 86. This was dead down at the back of the shed, down the barn, but she's all back to brand new again. I picked up a 46 in my travels, and that's been restored as well. And here is the Farmall 560 from that farm. It was in working order. It's pretty nice tractor. Cultivator, and the 55 was the working tractor on Bloomfield, and she's had a bit of a cleanup and a service. I have bit of a jitter. I have a 55 chisel plough here as well. So this equipment probably not suitable to a larger farm that I'm going to run here, but it will help to get me started. But I really, now that they've all been restored and cleaned up and serviced, I'm thinking of running a museum somewhere in town. I'm looking for a plot of land, maybe with a shed, maybe a bit of a international an international museum for local people to check out. So I don't think I'm really going to use them, but I did bring them along. I couldn't part with them. Down the back here is a cedar. Well, there's something growing in that shed. You're not meant to look in there. Sorry. But we have a cedar here, and this was brought from Bloomfield as well. Need to clean up some of the mess that's around here. Yeah, we do have a shed there with. We're going to call that we'll call that the grape shed. Okay. But yeah, so we did bring a little bit of equipment with us, but it's really intended to just be my collection. I love the old Internationals. So we'll go down to the farm, and we've got a couple of greenhouses here, which I'm running some experiments there on get the best seed I can for some grain crops, and if I can produce a good batch of seed there for next planting season, that's the intention there. So we'll just head down the road here. It's not very far away to go down to the piggery. So I did run a small piggery on Bloomfield, but well, my driving skill was probably going a bit too fast. In here we've got one of the local farmers, Mikey. His farm is in here. We'll have a sneak peek at that on the way back. It's a beautiful map, very nicely designed. It has a real feel about it. Yeah, it has a realistic feel to it, and we're going to try and play as realistic as we can. We've added a few interesting elements into this gameplay that I'll share with you, but here's the farm here. So like I said, I want to run a larger piggery, So we've got some nice old barns here and nice old sheds on the farm. We've got some new equipment which I've just recently purchased. I'll just come around the back here and I'll show you this is our bins here. And we've got a silo. It's not very large, 100,000 litres, but it's we'll use the bins mostly. So here's the piggery here. We've got a lot more capacity here at this farm. Being able to buy a much larger pig farm. This can hold almost 1,000 pigs, and will take a lot more effort to keep these feeding and make a profit off the pigs, hopefully. Equipment wise, I picked up a second-hand 7150. This is really a good yard tractor, and can operate some smaller equipment, with a trailer here to feed the pigs with. But I've really upgraded my tractor. I've never really bought a brand new tractor before, so a Optum 300 AFS. She's got some serious horsepower, 313 horsepower, and it'll let me use not the largest equipment that's around, but it will let me use most equipment that's available around the area. Just got a little water tanker here, and some storage space. It's a fairly simple farm. It's basically the bins around the back with the silo, some storage sheds, and mainly focusing on the piggery. I do own the canola field in the background just there, and it's got some bees out there to help with the canola. Will give me a yield bonus there, helping with that. Here we have across the road, we have a beets field. I own that field as well, but it's a fairly small operation. I'm hoping to get some help from the local farmers in this first year. I obviously don't have any farming equipment, and I'm lacking in some of the feed categories. I'll need a grain, and I'll also need a base feed of corn or sorghum. Sorghum is not very popular on the map, but there is some corn around, so I'm hoping that I'll put a contract out to one of the other farmers and see if I can pick up some food for the pigs. We'll pull in here. This is Mikey's farm. It's a very neat farm. Well, he's got all of his equipment. It's a working farm. A little greenhouse there, but primarily it's a sheep farm along with chickens here. He's got some smaller equipment, I would say. Massey Ferguson there, and a Deutz-Fahr in the shed I recognise. Probably one of his two favourite tractors. He's got some grass fields, obviously, running a grass operation, and the spinnery for his wool. We come around the back here. Yeah, this is his silage bunker, which is obviously just ready now. He looks like he's been working down here, and he's been putting that into the BGA. BGA looks like it's full at the moment, and it's probably working. Let's have a listen. Yeah, she's running at the moment. So he's got a very nice, neat operation going on here. Grass work, sheep, and chickens. He owns the fields to the left of us here. Obviously, large grass fields, and these crop fields at the back here are barley for his chickens. Moving up to Sam's place. This is Sam's ranch, and huge silage bunker to the right with cattle feedlot there with some bales in storage. He's obviously making his own TMR in this little building here, I would say. Yeah, that's the TMR production building there. It's got a transport trailer down the back with, it looks like an old style for this area. It's very similar. All of the farms in this area have a similar style about them. Old red barn here, looks like a hayloft, along with a milking shed there for the cows. This looks kind of newer down the back here. Well, we've got some of this old storage sheds here with some equipment, and actually it sounds like his BGA is running as well. Yep, working farm. He's already got that up and running. This cow shed looks brand new. Let's just jump out and have a quick look. Yeah, this is brand new. He's upgrading with a new cow shed here. Obviously we'll probably get some berths down the front there, and so he's got capacity around the back. We'll just have a quick sneak peek at some of his equipment. Yeah, this Fent baler there. Obviously has a swather in the shed. Bale trailer. We'll go around the front there. He might have some more equipment around the front. Very nice cow/cattle operation here. Yeah, it's got a storage shed here. Sneak peek in there. It's got a smaller tractor here, smaller Fent, Vario 516. That's a nice little tractor. Looks like he's got some equipment out and working, probably at the moment. It's got a Quonset there along with a couple of bins. Yeah, very nice farm. It's a pretty big operation actually. Alright, we'll go for a quick drive up north because I do know that he's got another farm up there. So he owns a lot of the land behind us here. He owns obviously that small grass field there. Looks like a lot of his crops he's already harvested. Yeah, very nice looking map, this one, Edgewater. It's very popular actually. If you have a look on the dedicated servers list, there's quite a few, typically around about 100 or so servers that are up at any one time, so it is very popular compared to some of the other maps. Yeah, there we go, up on the right up there. Looks like this is his agri farm. Oh. And this is a pretty big operation here as well. So he's got some fuel there and other liquid tanks. Let's just jump out here and have a quick look around. We'll turn the truck off because we'll stay here for a minute. Let's have a quick sneak peek. Oh, look at the size of this thing. Okay, so he's got a plow in there and a really nice sprayer. Sorry. Direct drill, planter, seeder. This is a seeder. Very nice. And a Cavernon planter. Here's his other tractor here. It's got a 942 Vario Fent. He's obviously running a Fent farm here with a seed tender, a roller, and a Amazon spreader. Oh, what's this over here? This is silage additive. What we got in here? Is this? Ha! Okay, he's got a little Kubota in there. We'll take a quick look around in the back. Look at the size of these. Okay, it's got a whole heap of bins here. Big grain operation going on here. you must have a belly dump trailer for the truck. Comes over here and drops onto the conveyor and then up into the bins. Very nice. Probably difficult to unload. You can't unload well, you can, but that's really awkward to unload a trailer into this one. So just being able to pull straight across this one looks like it's a pretty good way of doing it. These bins here are smaller. These might be seed and fertilizer bins, and these look like his grain bins. There was another smaller one here, down the side down here, and there was compared to the other ones, a tiny one around the front. Yeah. So this is probably seed, and that one's probably fertilizer. And the bigger one down the end there, the taller one's probably lime. That's probably his three supplies that he needs. Oh, he'd need a tank of herbicide for his sprayer as well. Liquid fertilizer if he's got any, and herbicide. Oh, he's got a pretty big honey operation here. Look at all the bees he's got. Oh my god. And a whole heap of honey. Look at this. Look at this. Very nice. Okay. This is his cornfield here. That's a huge field out the background. So he's running corn up here. Yeah, over the back over there, he's got all of that as corn. All right. Well, that's a quick tour of the map. I didn't see his harvester header trailer is right there. So let's quickly just go around the back here and check out. He's got obviously an extra little area around the back over here. And where's that? It's a very pretty map. I can't say enough about how nice this map is. It's the extra detail, and it's also very playable. Feels like a player's map. Oh, here you go. So he's got he requires propane for his corn dryer, and he's got a greenhouse up here. Let's have a look. Oh, he's growing funny stuff inside a greenhouse here as well. His is actually grapes. Yeah, this is a grape greenhouse. Now you can't grow grapes in this area outside. It's just not possible. They would die in the winter time. But he's obviously worked out a way. It's clear through the roof there. He's got some grow lights here. Are we sure that he's only growing grapes? Because I recognize this sort of setup from somewhere else. Anyway, enough of that. Oh, there you go. He's got an automatic watering system I can hear just turned on. And this is custom built. Sam has built this himself. Obviously, this is not a mod that you can just download. But if you're interested in how this was put together, yeah, ask away in the comments section, and I'm sure he'll let you know exactly how he built this. Very nicely done. Yeah, I really like that. That is really well done. An inside grape greenhouse. Looks like he's got some room up here as well. I'm pretty sure this is an area that he'll expand into in the future. But he has a huge operation. We'll just take a quick run over and just have a look to see what he's up to over the other side here. And that'll pretty much complete the tour. What we did do is we built our farms before the start of the game, which took you down to 0, and then you had to take a loan for your equipment. So you basically bought the farm and then started with 0 cash. And for whatever equipment you wanted, you had to start from 0. And then you could take a loan for that equipment. Oh yeah, Fendt Ideal 8T on tracks, very nice. Looks like he's been really busy too. It's quite dirty. Yeah, this truck's seen some work today, look at that. Load King, B-Train. Yeah. So you'll notice that that Sam's got very nice equipment. And he's got a very large farm. But what I should let you know is he's not doing as well as what it looks like. He does have, I would argue, a much nicer, bigger farm than myself and Mikey, but he's chosen not to purchase his equipment, but 100% lease all of his equipment. So he has a huge leasing cost, and he's going to try and stay afloat. A lot of farms in real life actually do lease a lot of their equipment, and he wants to see if it's actually possible to do so. We are playing start from scratch conditions, so we are playing with all of the penalties on, or all the difficulty on, and hard economy. I just thought I'd just come down to the co-op and just finish up down there. I know I've gone around in a bit of a circle. I should have done that a little bit better. Whereas he's taking a different strategy to what, say, Mikey's taken. Mikey's taken the strategy of a smaller farm with a small loan, and has bought more modest equipment, let's say. And for myself, I've got quite a large pig farm there, but I really don't have any equipment. So my loan is currently at $570,000, and that's the store there, and the animal dealer back there. And we'll pull into the co-op, which is here. Yeah, like I said, $570,000. I'm in hock for loan from the bank. And what we have down here is the ability to just come down here and pick up fertilizer, lime, and seed from there. There are a couple of productions here that are up for sale. There's a bakery there and a dairy. But this is a co-op. We just need to make sure we pay our bills at the beginning of winter. At the end of harvest season each year, we're forced to pay off our debts. I hope you enjoyed the tour. I really just wanted to get a start to the series and show you the setup. And I hope you stick around. Please like and or subscribe if you enjoyed this. Definitely subscribe if you want to check out the next one. You'll get a notification if you hit that notification bell. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. See ya.